Hello, everybody. You're welcome to Relationship Talk with McFinray. If you're new here, please click on the subscribe button to join us and be a part of us. And for our members already, we thank you. Thank you for being with us till now. We really appreciate you. For today, we'll be talking about when you meet a lady for the first time, signs to stay or leave. That will be our discussion for today. But before we go ahead with our topic for today, if you're having struggles in your relationship with your partner and you want to achieve better results, we have an interactive WhatsApp group that you pay monthly to be a part of, and you ask all your relationship questions in that WhatsApp group, and you get answers from other people in that same group. If you're interested to join, as I said before, it's paid. You pay for membership monthly. If you're interested to join this WhatsApp group, please send us a message on WhatsApp to +234 913 784 5333. I repeat, +234 913 784 5333. The second option, if you don't want to be a part of the WhatsApp group, you want to call us directly, phone call or video call, we also have a 1 hour coaching section with you that you pay for as well. So it's a 1 hour paid coaching relationship session. You talk to us directly, we listen to you, and we give you advice that will help better your relationship. Now that's that. Time to talk about our topic for today, which is when you meet a lady for the first time, signs to stay or leave. Now this is very important because I have though not well, I have personal experiences. I also do have experiences from other people as well, other friends of mine as well, about this particular issue. Now, you meet a girl, you guys exchange contact, and you start talking or you start communicating with this girl, and then you begin to notice some certain things along the way. What do you do? Should you stay or should you leave? It's very important for a man to be observant. You should be very observant in relationships so as not to waste your time, so as not to waste your resources. It's very, very key, because there are people that blindly go into things that at the end of it all, they start to blame the girl. No, you weren't observant. If you were observant, you would have left earlier enough. I'll give you my personal experience. I'll share my experience with you so that you will understand what I'm talking about. There's this girl a while back, some years ago, I met her, we were talking, and at the early stage, I found out that if I don't call, we won't communicate for that particular day. I complained to her. I told her, why is it like this? So if I don't call you, like if I have not called you today, it means we would not have spoken at all through the day. You get? And she gives her excuses. I'm busy. I kept on. I was still experiencing the same thing. And I kept complaining until one particular day, I was like, okay, I will stop to call this girl. Let me see if truly, if I don't call her, I will see if we will communicate. And then okay, I didn't call her. I stopped calling her. Do you know that as I stopped calling her, that was the last communication. That was the last time we communicated till date. I'm talking about years ago. There's one as well that also happened, I think, last year or thereabout. I met the girl, you know, and the first few days I was the one calling, I call her, we talk for a long time, almost every day the same thing. And then like 3-4 days into our getting to know ourselves, and sometimes too, okay, before that, I'll send her messages on WhatsApp. It will take her the next day to reply, and then I'll be like, if I call her, I'll be like, I sent you a message on WhatsApp, you've not seen it, you've not replied, and she'll be like, oh, that she's not chanced, that she was busy and all that. I say, okay. So, like, I think 5 days or thereabout into the whole thing, I started experiencing this same pattern again. If I don't call, we won't talk. I was the one, calling and all that. And then I decided to stop calling. I said, okay, let me just see if I stop to call this girl, if she'll reciprocate. I stopped calling, and that was the end. Till date as well, I haven't heard from her. So my point is, I know you will say, okay, that's the beginning of the relationship. You as the man, you would have to show your interest in her by calling always and all that. I get that point very well. Of course, as a man, if you meet somebody for the first time, to make her to be interested in you, you'll be the one calling. I understand that perfectly. But then, there's what I call hope. Little hope. I'm not asking you as a girl to call me the way I call you, particularly if we meet, if we are just knowing ourselves. I'm not at all. But then there are things you should do that will give me that hope, that encouragement that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. There are things you will do, like if I'm calling you as a lady, as we meet for the first time, the first few days or weeks, you should reciprocate at least a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. The lady should reciprocate at least a little bit to encourage that man. Encourage him by reciprocating at least just a little bit, for him to know that, okay, this girl actually has interest in me. That is exactly what I'm talking about. In a case whereby you don't reciprocate, he is the one calling all the time, trying to communicate with you all the time, trying to initiate the conversations with you all the time. Guys, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. So the earlier you know, the better. Because at the end, you find out that the girl wasn't even interested in you. You were the one trying to force yourself on her. That's what I'm trying to say. So, if you meet a girl for the first time, you guys are getting to know yourselves. Of course, you will do the calling. You will be calling her, definitely. But she should reciprocate at least just a little bit to give you that encouragement that yes, I have interest in you as well, just the same way you have interest in me. If she does not reciprocate at all, you are the one calling, you are the one initiating the conversations, everything is you, my dear, I will advise you quit. You stop it. Stop it and see if she will call you back after a while, after some days or some weeks. See if she will call you back. Hi, hello, I've not heard from you for some days now. Are you okay? Is everything fine? If she does not do that, my brother, just know that you jumped a a a a a a whole load, actually, because that is just the truth about it. If you stop calling her for a while or some days and she doesn't call you back, she does not call you back to tell you, okay, I've not heard from you for a few days now, hope you're fine. If she doesn't do that, stop. Stop. But if she does that, then you know that good, she is actually interested in you, even if it's a little bit. So, this is what I'm talking about. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. Like I said, finally, if you're new here, please click on the subscribe button to join us and be a part of us. And for our old members, we love you, we appreciate you. Thank you for being with us. Thank you and bye.